Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how to create a chi ball in between your hands and use it for healing purposes. You can use it for yourself, like you can just visualize a blue ball. The blue colours are very holds a really healing vibration. So when I create, I do Reiki, so I constantly create Reiki balls, which is the same as a chi ball, although I'm using universal energy. Until you're attuned to Reiki, I'm actually going to be making a course so you guys can be attuned to Reiki at a really reasonable price. But until then, I'm going to show you how to make your own chi balls using your own ki or chi. I'm going to say chi because it's just easier, it's more universally accepted. So if you saw my last video, you know this experiment already, but I just want to show you how you can actually feel the energy that comes from your body and out of your hands. And you can use this energy for healing, not just yourself, but for other people. There's more steps involved when you heal other people, because you've got to make sure that you're energetically clean, because you don't want to be passing stuff on to other people. And likewise, it's like a two-way exchange. Sometimes if you give somebody your energy, you're creating a energy cord with that person. So you just want to make sure that you're spiritually clean. Spiritual hygiene is such a big thing, and I constantly, throughout my sessions, I'm not only cleansing my own energy, but the energy of my room as well, because performing a Reiki session, the room can get really thick with thick energy that's coming out of the people that I work with. So hygiene is very, very important. So if you're making it for yourself, it's not too, I'd get in the practice of doing it anyway, but it's not as urgent as when you're working with other people. So I'm going to show you the experiment again on how you can sense the energy flowing between your hands. So your right hand, our right side is masculine, our left side is feminine, which means we project energy with our right hand and we can absorb energy in our left hand. So what I want you to do is to rub your hands together really quickly and hard for about 10 to 30 seconds. Get them nice and warm, get the energy flowing, get the palm chakras open, the fingertips, the magnetism flowing. And then just get a glass of water. You can't see it, it's just out of the camera shot. But get a glass of water because it's a really good energy conductor, and it'll regulate the energy and ensure that you can feel it a lot more. And just get your hands like that. Make sure your fingers are closed, and then just cup with the glass in between your hands, and you can pull the energy apart. You can push it together to condense it or make it more pressurized. I want you to visualize a ball of energy in between your hands. And you'll get to a point where you keep stretching, condensing, that it'll really start building up. The longer you visualize it for, the stronger it will be as well. So just keep practicing that until you can feel it, and I guarantee it won't be long before you can actually feel the energy coming out of your palms into the other palm. You might get warm sensations, it might be tingling, it might be like a pins and needles feeling, it might be warmth, there might be cold there. The experience is just down to you really, however you deal with energy. But hopefully my camera's alright because it's lagging on my screen. But yeah, so what I want you to do is to rub your hands together again, and now we're going to make our chi ball. Now imagine energy coming out of this hand and going into that hand and making a circuit, bypassing your heart chakra, making like a loop circuit. And then just visualize, blue's a really good colour for healing, so I like to visualize a blue orb with the energy and imagine the energy circulating through my arms and hands. And then, like I say, the longer you visualize it for, the stronger that energy ball will become. And you can play around with it. Some of you might even be able to feel the energy flow coming up your arms. I can feel like the flow going around, out, in. Well, I've been doing this for years, so it's a lot of practice and a lot of visualization. So that's how you make your chi ball. Like I say, the longer you hold it for, the more powerful it will become. And then you can set your intention. Like I've got a headache, so please heal my headache. Simple as that. And then you can place it on your head. Just imagine it sort of like circulating your head basically. And you can program it to set it for a certain time as well. Just say stay there for 24 hours, stay there until my headache's healed, stay there for half an hour, set whatever time you feel like you need, and it will just literally stay there. You might feel some pressure in your ears because of the energy, but depends how sensitive you are. But so working with other people, it's really important for you to protect yourself, because you don't want their energy sort of rubbing off on you. So a simple method of doing that is to literally just visualize from the heavens a white light coming down and surrounding you, encapsulating you in like a white energy ball, like an orb of light. And just imagine, or just program it and say, all negativity will bounce off of this shield. You can say evil eye, anything you want, just to protect you, and just imagine like energy going and bouncing off. And it's as easy as that. And it's good to get into a habit of doing this. The more spiritual you become, you need to do that. Because I'm quite sort of practice with my psychic abilities. I get a lot of visits in my home, so I have to constantly, like several times a day, put shields up and what have you. I've had to like put a protection shield up over my bedroom, because they just literally, they got the free run of my home if I don't do that. And if it gets a bit much, because they clink, they use like water in. I drink a lot of bottled water, and they can use the energy in that water. Like I say, water's an amplifier of energy, so they can use that, and they end up clinking the plastic and just driving me insane. So then what I do is I imagine my shield, and like if they really annoy me, this is what I do. I just imagine the shield pushing out as far as the whole building, so it's surrounding the whole building, and as it's going outwards, it's pushing out all the spirits, all the energy, all the bad energies, it just all goes, and then I'm in peace. So I know 100% that it works. And you know, you might not have them sort of experiences that you're aware of, but you might still have negativity from, you know, it might just be somebody that's jealous of you, and their jealousy, they will be projecting that negative energy onto you. That's what evil eye is. They will be projecting it onto you, and you can just literally put your shield up, and it will deflect the energy off, and it just won't come in and affect you. And some people with low moods, that's the reason why, because they're not protected, they're not energetically protected. So it's a simple, you can do it in 10 seconds. It's just so easy to do, and it's good practice to do that. And what's the other thing I would say? So that's you protected anyway. So to cleanse yourself, all you need to do is just visualize the energy leaving you. Just sweep your aura down, and then visualization's key. What I like to do is literally feel that I've got all the energy in my hands, and then I literally push it out through the roof, through my building, and just imagine it going all the way up to the heavens and dissipating into like tiny little stars, and transmuting into positive energy. That's what I do for myself, and I do a very similar thing like that as well to cleanse my space, whatever room I'm in. I'll sort of bend down on my knees with my hands out like that. Imagine that I'm pushing my hands under all the thick energy that's accumulated in the room, and then forcefully get up again and like fling it out of my roof, and again up to the heavens, turns into stars and just dissipates into positive energy. That's just something that I feel called to do myself. So just use your intuition. It's all about visualization. It's all about intention, and just believe that what you've done has worked. There's so many ways you can visualize it. And so now we've got our chi ball that's ready for somebody else. We're cleansed hygienically, we're protected. And then simply all you have to do is just place it on that person. And again, set your intention, what you want it to heal, and how long you want it to stay with them. You don't have to set a time, it will just dissipate over time. Like, you'll find that when you first start practicing, because your visualization and your belief as well, if you don't fully believe that it's working, it's not going to hold like a very strong energy. But the more you do it and the more that you know it's working, the stronger it's going to be, and the longer it will last naturally. So it's something you can have fun with anyway. You can treat your headaches with it and anything really. Like if you've got high blood pressure, you can place it on your heart with the intention that it's going to slow your heart rate down to a normal pace. I'm not a doctor, by the way, so this is take this with a pinch of salt. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if there's any other little techniques that you want to know, or if I didn't explain anything too clear for you, just drop a comment down below. And if you want some more tips and you're not already subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.